Hi and welcome everyone, it's Becky. As you can see, the disaster happened on Friday night and Saturday we came down the plot to find that the felt had ripped off the shed in the night. So Dad's busy trying to get the old felt off there, and we're going to put up some new felt which another plot holder has given us. So I'm kindly giving Dad a hand by standing there asking him if he's okay and to be careful on the ladder, as you do. I'd like to say thank you to everyone on the allotment who helped us on Saturday. It was really appreciated. Thank you so much. And you'll see me in a minute turning the camera off because I'd rather not film people who are just giving us a hand. So you'll see me walking towards the camera now to turn it off. So I took another angle to show the full extent of the damage to the shed. This is a quick view on my phone as I was walking down, a little bit in shock. And yeah, so it wasn't actually just the felt that came off the roof. The shed was actually pushed forward as well, so we had to pop it back. So disaster over now, and the new shed, well, not new shed roof, but new felt roof is on the shed, and it looks better than it did before. So yeah, thanks to someone who helped us put that up. They did an absolutely brilliant job, and it looks great. Thanks. So it's Sunday now, and back in my dad's conservatory, checking on the seed potatoes, chitting away. So we've got the rooster first there, the Marius Piper, and those are the steamer. Slightly different coloured chits on all of them, but growing away nicely. So now I'm going to have a quick look to see what's come up in the seed tray. And the salvias are doing well. Nothing from the aubergines yet, although it looks like something might be coming through there. And the sweet peppers and jalapenos and hot peppers look to be coming through, but the melons haven't quite started yet, but they might be catching up soon. So now I'm back at the allotment. I'm going to have a quick look at the back of the shed there. All seems to be okay. It wasn't really wonky yesterday, but that has pushed back and it seems to be doing well. And you can see where the new felt's gone on there. It's been tacked down really well, so hopefully that should stand up lovely. And no more blowing the shed over. We will try and secure it a little bit more, so hopefully nothing like that should happen again. So I just wanted to quickly show you the snowdrops coming up. There's quite a few more now. I wish I hadn't planted them in a line. I wish I'd planted them in a clump, but you live and learn, so I can move them about next year. So that's the flower part. I think I've got a yellow crocus in there somewhere as well. You can see the broad beans coming along nicely behind. And I also want to show you the Tembe daffodils that I've planted. So I'm really looking forward to when those come up, because we're in sunny Wales. So you can just see them poking through the soil there, but shouldn't be long before they come up now. So there's the broad beans in between the garlic there. Garlic's coming along nicely. I'm really looking forward to seeing how quickly these broad beans get going when the ground warms up a bit more. So everything's looking good. Really pleased with how much has come up from the sets that I put in earlier. Well, not earlier this year, late last year. Lost one or two shallots, and I think a couple of rows didn't seem. So a little look outside the polytunnel. Got some chard there. The sprouts. It's really, really wet and boggy. There's blueberries, pink, Lemonade, I think, is the furthest one, youngest looking one. That's quite green. And the normal blueberry then. And then we're going to have a quick look in the Polytunnel. After looking at the rosemary and the mint. Now in the Polytunnel, I've had everything covered with fleece. And I'm not sure that was quite a great idea. All the slug pellets seem to be rotting. Something's going really mouldy. So it doesn't seem to have affected the seedlings yet, but one or two of the pots look really bad. And I've never grown a delphinium from seed, so I've got a couple in the whitest looking pot there, and I really want them to live. So fingers crossed, if I get that mould off, it should look a whole lot better. I've got catnip there for my two cats at home. Not sure whether they'll like it fresh. I've only been giving them the dried stuff, so we'll see. They might like it. There's a few things like geraniums planted there. And then we've got a few sweet peas, cornflower, and there's some peas planted, chard. I think that's the chard, yeah. And leeks, more peas. I started those off ages ago. And there's the leeks. And the peach tree's still doing well in the Polytunnel, so I'm just going to leave that where it is. And then I've just got some onions coming up. Oh, shallot, sorry. It's looking good. I'm also going to show you the rhubarb and how that's doing. I split this in September when we took over this plot. It was huge, so I split it into 4 and put it 2 over each side of the path, and I thought the rest of it was dead and I threw it away, but it hadn't, and where I'd thrown it, it had started growing, so I planted it up closer to the shed. But seems to be growing nicely. Alright Tom, how's it going? And I have a bit of an unwelcome visitor in the chives, so I'll be getting rid of him somewhere else later. I'll just show you around the herbs. So we've got the sage again, purple sage in the background there, strawberries all over the place, those are pink lupins, the apple trees and cherry trees. I think the cherry's got buds on at the moment, but the apple hasn't got anything. And the last bit of the plot is showing you where it's snowed, rained. It's just really boggy on this side of the allotment. I'm hoping this is where the greenhouse is going to go, and a little bit worried about how that's going to go. So if anyone's got any advice about putting a greenhouse where it gets a little bit boggy there, that'd be much appreciated, because you can see just where I walked on it last week. You can see there's ice, slush, footprints in the soil. So yeah, it's really quite bad on that side. And there's some spare wood there as well. And that's just the compost bins. And I thought I'd give you a quick view down the mountain. It looks quite pretty. On a nice day it looks gorgeous looking out over that. So we're in the Polytunnel. We're going to try and get rid of some of this mould that's grown over everything. So it seems to be all over the little pots, all over the leeks and everything. So we'll get started on that now. So I thought I'd show you how I'm going to grow these cucumbers that a friend at the allotment gave me. I had to put them in a container. This came as a little tiny disc, and 200 millilitres of water. So I'm leaving that to soak that up a moment. So it also comes with a tray, which you put this compost in there when it's finished absorbing the water. Cucumber seeds and a bag. Oh, and this sticker, which I assume you seal the bag with. So if I look at the instructions, so I've done the 200 millilitres of water. Once that's done, I'll pop it in the tray. Then the tray goes in the bag. And when the first true leaves appear, cut the top of the bag off and thin them out to keep the seedlings moist, and plant them out. So it's enough to raise 6 plants. I'm hoping I won't have to thin them out. I'll try and sow them thinly, but I will be back when all this water is absorbed. So these are by Mr. Fothergill's, and so February till May, harvest July to October. So I have a cat who wants to join in, so that's not happening. So we've got 10 seeds. I think this should be 10. There's one of the cats have eaten it. And already put the compost in the bag because there's holes at the bottom of the tray for drainage. So it was easy to just put the compost in that way because it was still a little bit wet. And the cats have come back to help. I'll be back now. Now I'm just going to pop these in the bag. Now the cat's playing with a toy mouse, the only thing that makes a noise. And I think I'll give these a little water and then that's done. And I'll be back to show you my tomato grow house that I've just made. As cheaply as possible, but I'll show you what I've done. So I started off some of these tomato seeds in a Ziploc bag. So these are from Wilkinson's. I think I bought them for 25p in August or September last year. And they're good to sow this year. So this is a little starter kit. I've got others, but I thought I'd just have a go at these. And these are Gardener's Delight. So as you can see, a few of these have come up. Yep, the cat likes them. And I'll show you the little grow house that I've made for them now. So this is the little tomato grow house that I've made. So it's just tin foil with the side of the box cut out, if you can see, side. Kept the top so that I can fold that over and pop the bulb in. I mean, this is a clip-in bayonet bulb holder, and I bought a B22, I think it was, bayonet grow light bulb, whatever they're called, to fit in it. So I think the holder was $3.90 and the bulb was $4.99 or $5.99, one of those. I'll put a link in the description to where I got them from. And there it is, little tomato light box. Thanks for watching, and please comment, give me any tips or feedback, and subscribe if you can for more. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say a big thank you to Nick from Nick's Allotment for the shout out today, much appreciated. And I'll put a link to Nick's Allotment in the description below. Thanks again, Nick. Bye everyone.